So everybody now who's walking into my house is getting ambushed for an interview for the Daily Woe. And this is Karen Fenton, who's really important to me because she's responsible for everything that I've painted that you can see behind me, which is a drop in the bucket, my set of dishes. Karen owned the shop called Glazes, where was actually my support group and my cancer recovery. So this was almost 20 years ago, and Glazes was a shop where you could paint your own pottery. And I had never been artistic, but this was the only way I ever found to stop thinking about having cancer. So every day I would go in there, and Karen would save the same spot for me, and I would sit there and paint for 5 years, I think. And I think I painted everything that was in the shop to paint.
We felt so fortunate to have you there.
Well,
Magical.
I did a lot of business there, but it was a magical place. It really was. I just went into the zone. It was wonderful. And so Karen really was responsible for, I guess, all of my creativity coming out, which I so appreciate. And she comes to my house now, and what do you call it?
A Glazes Museum. Look at it. It's amazing. Absolutely beautiful work.
And it's everywhere.
And it's everywhere, yeah.
You know, it represents a magical time in my life, too.
And a healing time for you.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So I really want to thank Karen for having Glazes and for being so wonderful. It was my first real home, actually, I think, in my new area in Carmel. It was my first real home in Carmel.
You spent a lot of time there and a lot of money, and we certainly appreciate it. We used to say Daryl keeps us afloat.
And thank you for being a good sport about being ambushed for an interview.
Oh, okay. I've never been on camera before.